should be banned everywhere. And of course, I see eye to eye with the subject matter just because a couple of months ago, maybe, I've got the piece of news that in a particular area, some dogs are kidnapped, and afterwards, they killed those dogs. Some people, I don't know. So there is a point that some of the philanthropists or the social workers, they really feel disheartened to see that, and just cause why dog is a very obedient animal. So here we loyal, of course. So here we feel sorry about that, about those dogs. But when you are sacrificing goats, chickens, there are cows, and for processed meat, I believe there were ham, pork, so many animals. You are killing them, and there starts first violence, and then you are chewing the meat and as well as their bones. So here the point is that it is all about violence. It is not all about that the animals, I'm talking about the domestic animals, they also have proteins. If you certain sort of protein, you can also have milk-based protein or plant-based proteins. It is not necessary to always have. Yes, soybeans. So it is not always necessary to have that animal processed products, right? Food products. So it is also increases the risk of cancer. The recent report I have read on an article that red meat, specifically beef, increases the cancer possibility of human being, and repeatedly having that, it can also harmful to your body.
But the plants also have life.
Plants, I mean,
have life. If you kill them, there you are also being cruel.
Sir, it is all about for survival. We need basic food. So where we get that? We get from plants.
So there you are ready to compromise.
No, actually,
I will kill the plants, but I will kill animals. So then you also the same thing that we will kill animals. Different.
No, it's not like that. I mean, it is a basic
like that.
for survival.
It is like that. Then what about Arctic areas? There are no plants. Then they will die, right? Because you cannot eat animals according to your logic.
No, I told that you cannot eat. You cannot sacrifice the animal for
your benefit. So we must die in Arctic areas because we should not kill animals there.
There should be any complementary food or items that we can consume.
From where? Yeah.
If there is,
so wake up, smell the coffee, Rishita. Please accept.
If
there is a food chain in nature, and you have to accept that there is a food chain, and you need to balance the things. But there is a food chain, so non-vegetarianism should not be banned from everywhere. Okay.
Why it should not be banned? It should be banned because in China we have also seen that people.
Food chain.
Yeah, I know.
Nature is accepting that, why you are not accepting?
See, the basic thing is that if we
you are trying to go against the nature.
There must be a sort of arguments on this, but still I feel that in China, if we consider the food chain as well, they started consuming almost everything. Frogs, I've seen ducks. There are some sort of insects, crabs, everything they started consuming. Yes, lizards also I have seen. So started consuming each and everything. Everything. How can a country? So I absolutely feel that it should not be happen. We cannot do this at any cost. You can also save yourself from not harming their lives, and also have protein in other way around.
Look, you cannot live without harming anybody. When you were living here, when you were standing here, you were actually killing somebody.
Even when you are breathing.
Yes, when you were breathing. So when you were saying microbes are there. So when you were saying that I am not harming anybody, That's a lie. So wake up, smell the coffee, and accept that you are in the nature, accept the religion.
Is there any counter logic, counter argument?
Yeah, of course. No, not at all. Because as a believer of a God, I'm a theist. So for that reason, I feel that at some point in time, as they consume beef as well, if I consider animals, then beef is also a thing that we Hindus basically cannot consume. Why? Just because we have an emotional mindset that we worship cows. So why should we consume these animals? It is not at all our piece of cake, because what we think that when we are worshipping it, we cannot have it. I have also got that news in Varanasi that there was a party in a boat, and they had non-vegetarian food, and they threw that bones in the Ganges.
Yes.
Why? Because that is also you are not respecting that land. That it is also creating that sort of unethical thing, right?
Okay.
If you consume pure, healthy, protein-based food, preferably plant-based food, then it is good for you, good for your health, not harming any society, any other animal society, leaving them, letting them live their life. So it is beneficial for the both of us, human and animal.
Let me encounter them. Okay. So when you came to the spiritual thing. Okay. So I understand your spiritual perception, but you know that you believe in Hinduism, and that's why you got hurt because of your belief in Ganges, and somebody threw in some dirty things in that water. But our Indian people pee there. Our Indian people go and do some sort of speak there. Do that kind of things. Okay, leave aside. But
Fortunately not pooping.
yes, pooping, peeing, spitting. Okay, I'm leaving those kind of things. Okay, now, leave aside those kind of things. Now, now in the world there are various religious beliefs. Okay, now our beliefs are there with
Okay, as you, let me cut you short. As you have told that there are a lot of religious beliefs. So what about ahimsa, quote unquote ahimsa?
yes,
So that you cannot harm others, non-violence. Whether you are not harming others, and you are not creating the peaceful vibes, right? Harmonious,
Yes.
tranquil vibes.
Yes.
So why we are on our toes to harm others and create violence? That is also religious belief, right?
yes, that's what I am saying. One religious belief is saying that don't harm others. On the other hand, one belief is saying that, for example, in our Hinduism there is Shakti Pit. In our Hinduism there is temple of Kali, and there is goddess Kali is being worshipped. There we sacrifice goats. Okay, there is quote unquote Aghuris. They don't have any kind of they don't have any kind of knowledge of pure, impure, anything. Whatever you have given, you will give to them. They will eat.
Okay, so for your information, Animal Welfare Association is also working on this. And instead of sacrificing the goats, they have also sacrificed cucumber, right, and other vegetables.
No, she's a favor of a particular denomination of beliefs.
So you can see that one single religion also have this kind of variation. So it is saying that our religion is so much into it. You whatever path you want to choose, you can choose. You do not have to choose one path. So it is not supporting anything. It is, if you want to support anything, you can choose that and you can go to the same place.
Okay, I have a question. That is there anywhere written that we should sacrifice God while worshipping Mother Goddess Kali?
It is not written anywhere also that you should not kill anyone and you should.
No, it is not written anywhere. But as we worship cows, so we shouldn't eat that. It is a mindset that we have.
That is in our religion. That is not in Christianity. That is not in the Islam.
But while we consider the term non-violence, we shouldn't create that environment where animals die. They do not have that voice like us to speak.
That is our religion. That is our religion. That is not in Islam. They have their thing and they will do whatever they want. So when you were saying that ban
should let them do whatever they want, even if they are doing brutal things.
I am saying when you are saying ban from everywhere, that is you are taking out the freedom, from everyone's life.
The freedom is something when you opt for positive things, when you grab positive things and bring positivity to your life and others' life as well.
So when I am saying that, whatever I am saying that in Mongolia, there is extreme weather condition. So how they will live? Without killing the
There is hardly any plant there.
yes.
Then they can import, food from outside. There is always a way out of everything.
Where will they get to get the money? Not everybody has the money.
Well, then we consider it a developmental part of the country.
So you go there and go contribute to the
For the argument, I said that.
Do you think a bill should be passed in Parliament banning non-vegetarians?
I think, sir, the government should take steps regarding this. Just because animals also have their lives, they also have that willingness to live.
Don't you think it will be interfering with your fundamental rights?
Interfering with my fundamental rights, I mean, to some extent it will. But
And you are ready to accept that?
But if it's a practice, it will be a
Ready to
practice.
compromise on your freedom, on your rights.
If it will benefit others, I mean, the animals, those who do not have a voice, have language like us, then it will be okay by me, as to some extent, because they also have their life. We cannot brutally save animals and brutally kill them, for our consumption.
But what about the use of animals for experimental purposes in the science laboratory?
They can consider, like, if an animal is ill animal, you can also.
Without guinea pigs, it is not possible for the scientists to invent them. They have to, of course, use these sort of guinea pigs.
Yes, but it will vary. Like, they can consider an ill animal for that who will be dead.
Then that will not be successful. Diseases are there that will get variable.
They will not give the desired effect.
It will vary. I mean, it will definitely vary. I mean,
Look, it is not utopia, sir. This is not a utopia where you cannot kill anyone. You will not kill anyone. You will be do the welfare and everything will be good. That's not gonna happen.
but you have to brutally killing anyone. I'm not at all supporting it.
Of the ticket. That's the thing happening here, and that will continue to be.
So many people those who are involved in fitness, they will also consider that you do not need animal based food or protein for that.
Because there are companies they are selling their high price products.
It is not about that. You have regular food, but you have a sort of protein in it. Plant-based protein like soybeans, paneer. There are some milk-based proteins are there.
He's talking about the theory of natural selection.
Okay.
Nature will select. If you are the fittest, you can survive. If you are not, nature will of course start with.
And also that the amount of plant-based protein needed and the amount of animal-based protein, if you tally that thing, animal-based protein is less amount of animal-based protein is needed to make up that plant-based protein.
It's the same calorie.
Same calorie. But and plant-based protein is also adding the carb also. And
But plant-based protein is much affordable. You know, for the John crew. Of course,
obviously not.
how not? It is cheaper. I mean,
It is not.
it's not. How it's not? It to some extent is. How it's not? Like,
Ask the fitness. Who is the?
no, I'm talking about regular food. I'm not talking about the gym fitness products or something like that. I'm talking about regular food. Compared to regular food, the John Q, they can afford like that is more cheaper. It is not that expensive like chicken or fish or something like that.
If you ban non-vegetarian, then what will happen to the bodybuilders? Into the bodybuilders, they have to rely very heavily on animal protein.
But sir, as I told
Even
that,
the players, athletes, they need.
but sir, as I told that they can also have plant-based protein. As I can recall the name of John Abraham, who is a vegetarian. He never consumes any non-vegetarian
John
food.
Abraham is an athlete.
He's not an athlete, but he's a fitness ideal, an actor. I really look up to him because how he maintains his body with vegetarian food, not harming any sort of animals. It's really appreciable, I feel.
How much does he point it in?
There I cannot.
On an average.
I cannot recall it now. I have to look
Whatever
at
it is,
it.
I know he is one of the richest people, perhaps.
Yeah, he is. He is undoubtedly.
He can afford.
Of course.
Sometimes. But what about the pound? What about the wheat bread?
Still, I feel that no, as per the fertility rate of this state, we can go
No,
for
what you
vegetarian
feel-
food.
What you feel does not matter. You have to, of course, somehow establish the fact that non-vegetarian will be banned and what we arguments. If you say, I have a feeling, I have a dark feeling, that will not be accepted. So you have to come up with proven points that on these premises, I infer from this discussion that non-vegetarian items should be banned.
So as I already told that yes, as I already told that animals also have rights to live. That is the first and foremost
Animals
point for
also
that.
have the right to live.
Please let me finish. So for that is the first and foremost point. Undoubtedly, they also have got gifted life. So they also need to live. And second, I would say that if we consider non-veg foods, it would also helpful for our body to maintain the fitness, to maintain that sporty vibes, and yeah, that's all.
Should I say something? That here it is express and healthcare, and here it is written why India needs to rethink its protein intake. That means, as you have said also, North Indians do not take non-vegetarian foods, and lots of South Indians also do not take non-vegetarian food. That's why our protein intake is
Apart from Pusha.
that's why our protein intake is less, and that's why our as you say, that muscle building is less, and our food habit is not very good, I would say, and we are not so fit, and you can see that diabetes and all those things we are not that much fitness freak that we can see in Western countries. And as you can say that utopian things we cannot see here. So as we can see the food chain, and nature is supporting that we have to eat for survival. But there needs to be balance. Food chain, there is a balance. We have to maintain the balance for our survival. That's why we have to maintain the balance. We need to keep for not exceeding that when we meet our demand, we will stop killing, and for that purpose we will kill, and that's our point. That's
What's your name?
nobody.
Nobody. One or two sentences. You speak wrong English, no problem. Speak wrong English, no problem.
So when we pet animal farming those animals, we need to feed them lots of crops. So we can feed those crops to human beings directly. So it will be more refundable. Like we can save money by this. But we providing a goddess Kali fish, meat, another. But why? We are providing that goddess Kali fish, meat, and other side we are providing that vegetables.
Okay, I have a question that she is goddess Kali. Like we also say Jagadamba, right?
Yes, yes.
She is the mother of the world. So
Yes.
do you feel that a mother of the world, that means she is also a mother of that animal? She can take sacrifice of that animal?
Look, look, everything has a rule. Okay, so whenever there is a rule that ritual is it's following, then she will take that. When the rule says that the sacrifice is there, then that's happened. So nothing wrong in that.
Who said that rule? Who said that rule?
Scriptures, the scriptures that is there, that in for example the in what I say in Assam the temple, what is it, Kamakha temple, when we have that, when the rituals are there, when we follow those rituals, look, you cannot say that anything good happen whenever something is good happening, or for example anything happening there, there's some kind of sacrifices it takes. Okay, in
But some kind of sacrifice is taken, but it cannot be taken that life of that animal, right? Well, life is a first thing. If I'm sacrificing my life, then what's the point?
Look, Netaji always said, give me blood, I'll give you freedom. So, a sacrifice needs. We got our independence because of the sacrifices of innocent people. Okay? So, sacrifice is needed. I said repeatedly that utopian things cannot happen in this world.
Okay, Monisha, but don't you feel that's a superstition?
No, that's not
So that's a
superstition.
superstition. Well,
Prove
sacrifice
that.
God and Mother Goddess Kali will bless us with,
Have you gone there and done all those rituals one by one and prove that that ritual is false? Then I'll believe.
But as I have followed,
Do all the rituals one by one and then prove it.
but as I have followed one saint, and he said that as she is Jagannath, she cannot take away the life of these of her children.
Two kind of
That's
kalis are there.
also-
One is
She is
one is
mother.
Sir, I don't know the English word. I speak in Bengali. Dokkhina Kali and Bama Kali. So to Bama Kali, maybe the Kamakha Kali is the Bama Kali. So rituals of those goddess is different from the Dokkhina Kali, that is Dakshineshwar Kali. So you cannot, without knowing, yes, what are the rituals following there? So you cannot judge without following those
As you
rituals.
refer to Bama Kali, I would like to let you know that I was watching a video that shows that one of the representatives of Bama Kali, that temple, from that temple, he was telling that one devotee came and he offered blood to Mother Goddess Bama Kali. But then and there, all the temple premises get a bit scary. All the process of worshipping gets stopped.
Then that is
Because
what?
Bama Kali, Mother Goddess Bama Kali doesn't accept that blood from her children. That sacrifice of God doesn't.
But Kamakha's Kali accepts their sacrifices. and it is happening. Not, it is not my thing. I am not telling you that you accept my thing, that I am telling she accept that. It is happening from thousands of years. Okay, she accepts it.
So there.
Rishita seems dumbfounded.